Chesterfield County's celebration of Resilience Week. Resilience is the ability to adapt positively to stressful situations. This is a skill that can be developed in ourselves and others. So let's get started. Today is Trauma-Informed Tuesday. We all have experienced some level of trauma in our lives, some more than others. Being trauma-informed means understanding that everyone has been through things that will affect them and finding ways to support ourselves and others when dealing with strong feelings. The first thing we need to do is acknowledge our triggers. What causes us to feel in a certain way? Are we reminded of something in our past? Is there a pattern of behavior that causes a reaction in us? Once we know our triggers, we can do things to avoid them. Next, we have to recognize and label our feelings. When I work with children about feelings, I tell them that there's a feeling inside their body and there's a word that goes along with it. Being able to say that word is very, very powerful. Finally, we have to get our feelings out in an okay way, because feelings are okay. We all have them. It's just what you do with that feeling may or may not be okay. Sometimes it's recognizing the smallest things, a flower, the sun's rays, a child's laugh. Sometimes it's grounding yourself by noticing things with all your senses. What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? What are you smelling? What are you touching? And maybe even what are you tasting? Creating a list for your family of things you can do when you have strong feelings can be a good way to work on resilience with everyone. You also could create a calm down corner where you would have the things that you could get your feelings out with. That's where they would be stored. Some examples might be, for me, it's a good old move your body. Run, kick a ball, throw a ball, or have a good old dance party. Anything with Aretha Franklin will help me get a strong feeling out of me. I also, if the children enjoy it and it's helpful to them, like doing some loud things with children. So for example, I might use my microphone and say, "I'm so mad." Sometimes that makes them feel a lot better. I also have things that make rather unique noises. When I present this to children when we're talking about feelings, they don't know what it is until I start doing this. And they usually have a smile on their face. That's, of course, for children who could handle noise and more of the active things. We also might want to do some calm down activities. One of the things that can help children and adults is deep breathing. When I'm working with children, I use a couple of techniques. One would be the smell the flower and blow out the candle technique. Another technique that I use is with my hand. We breathe in, we breathe out. We breathe in, we breathe out. And so on down the hand. So on this Trauma-Informed Tuesday, I'm going to ask you, how are you learning to be trauma-informed today and get those strong feelings out of you?